This monster of a PSP behind me had some weird games on it. Come with me now as we take a look at some of these weird games. Let's go! Sims 2. Ah, Sims. One of the best-selling franchises of all time because people want to take a break from life by playing games like about life. That would almost be like coming home from work and playing games about work. Sure, it's an alternate universe where aliens actually think we're worth visiting, a universe where everyone was dropped on their heads as a child so now they speak like fucking idiots. And everything's so fun, zany and wacky. The handheld versions of Sims 2 are not the same as the PC or console versions, nor are any of the handheld ones the same as each other. It's more of a story-based game where you have objectives to do whilst trying not to piss yourself. You get to create your character, and mine looks like he hates women because he keeps getting rejected. But we can also change the way our neighbors look. Hell yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, they're just so perfect the way they are. I wouldn't change anything. Wait a minute, did you just say fuck you? There's something that's just so incredibly freeing about the way the Sims perceive each other. I just started the game and already I can waltz in on anyone using the toilet, flirt with them, kiss them, get laid, and then just let them go right back to their toilet-going ways. Oh hello, I'm just taking a massive shit!
Let me add to the collection.
They just dropped trow right in front of you. What the heck, dude? Bearing in mind I met this person 5 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure playing this game too long gives people an unhealthy view of other people. I don't think I could ever tell someone to get up off the toilet so I can dump down, but playing this game almost makes me wish that I could. The game feels a bit like a combatless RPG in a sense. You progress through this weird story which is about stuff happening, where aliens, weird people, and disappearing buildings are involved, and you move through the game by talking to Sims and doing little side quests for them. It's all just one big fever dream. I can't really explain it. I haven't got the words. One thing I can say for certainty is aliens do exist. I actually did enjoy this game though, it's pretty fun. Strange town. And strange game though. Hi, I'm Hazy and this game is Jackass. What is that? That's some crazy shit right there. What is that? That is mental. What the fuck is that?
Put your clothes back on. Your nuggets are hanging out.
Jackass was one of those shows/movies where anyone who grew up with them was dumb enough to see what they were doing and decide they want to hang out with these guys and also humiliate themselves. Hey guys, like what if we just do a stunt where like we're best buddies and we hang out all the time? To want to hurt and shame yourself for a laugh is like a primal instinct, and it proves that the human species is by far the stupidest species to exist. I think I just proved my point. I actually don't think this game was released to try and capitalize on a successful show. No, I think it was released to let people release their temptations to do stupid stuff in a harmless way. They were doing a lot of teenage boys a favor, really. Well, I suppose playing the game was like a physically harmless way to, you know, do these stunts. But mentally, seriously, what the hell is that? And what is this? Why is Steve-O's face just there, watching me play with him? Is this how he gets his thrills? Is he hard right now? I don't know. I can live with it, but I gotta tell you, I don't quite like it. I'm not a fan. This game is pretty much what you would expect it to be. A bunch of death-defying minigames. Like riding around a golf cart, running people over and destroying stuff, skateboarding, car, truck, board, skating, carboarding, falling down a cliff and dying. They are pretty fun, but I don't think they live up to the show. But maybe that's just because it's hard to connect with these mess-up stunts when it's not real people. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 actually feels like a better Jackass game than this. Now I'm not saying it's completely awful, there is fun to be had here, but there is just some nightmare-inducing minigames too. Seriously, how is Chris Pontius dancing in a Speedo part of a video game, and not actually just my sleep paralysis demon? Somewhere along the way, the collective consciousness has gotten video games and nightmares confused with each other, and Jackass, the video game on PSP, is proof of that. Unfortunately, you do have to play this stunt as well, otherwise you don't unlock the next batch of stunts. It's a pretty strange game. Work time fun. People have said this game is like mixing WarioWare with work, and I've always thought we need more games that remind us of work, so we can work all day and come home to play work. Hell, who doesn't want to be a farmer and then farm all day just to come home to play Farming Simulator? However, the word fun is in the title of this game, and I can just picture it now, booting up a beautiful menu with amazing vibrant colors, and some kind of demon which is giving you existential dread and looks like it wants to murder you. This game consists of taking small jobs to make money. These part-time jobs are offered to you by some kind of devilish creature. I guess it's all just one big metaphor for how work is hell, slowly killing us, and deep down we know that there must be more to life than going to a job that we hate for 70% of it. It could be that. Or maybe there's no underlying message at all and it really is just a game where you count people on a screen. Yes, that's right. The first minigame I played was this one, and if I can be honest with you, it isn't that fun counting people. Even on the screen that shows you who you're supposed to be counting, you're just hit with a wall of what the fuck? Firstly, Wolfenstein dude, you're in the wrong game. I'm pretty sure this person's mother was an octopus. The obvious question here is, where's your clothes? Carry that knife all you want, but I will not be having this public indecency. Arrest this lady. Why is this guy throwing up all the time? Is that big ass nose smelling his feet every time he brings them up? Is it just a sight of his own nose maybe? Or could it be that really fishy smell behind him? The problem that I have with this game is the mini games are okay for like a couple minutes, but for the most part it just makes you feel defeated. Is the game meant to feel miserable? Is it meant to mirror working in real life? If so, that's just pretty depressing. But aren't we supposed to be playing games to be getting away from the mundane tasks that life throws our way? Games like Cookin' Mama. I will say, one of the most addictive minigames is the Lumberjack one. I kinda hate it, but I also couldn't stop playing. Oh, it sure is a nice day to be spending with our granny, a lovely bonding experience, working together, playing little practical jokes on each other like popping our pet rabbit on the chopping block when I'm furiously chopping so I cut its damn head off. Go on, act all sad as if that wasn't your fault. Such a classic prank that one, and I guess it's rabbit stew for tonight. Other mini games include putting lids on pens. Yeah! Whoa, yeah! And my favourite minigame was the one I played in my head where I was pretending that I had never come across this game and was actually playing a different game instead. That was a sweet one. Chilli Con Carnage. Now I know what you weird people are thinking, but no, this game is not about the aftermath that Chilli... Chilli. It's not about the aftermath that Chilli leaves on people's pants. It's about the aftermath that follows after a traumatic event involving a dead father. So how dare you? How dare you even think about making diarrhea jokes at a time like this? Anyway, the game makes a joke in a time like this. After seeing your dad die in front of your very own eyes, it follows up with one of the best visual gags I've ever seen in a game, and I'm not even kidding. Max Payne, take notes. This is how silly a game following traumatic events should be. None of that depressing, actually good story crap. Whoa, your wife and child got murdered. Ooh, a big fucking deal, man. This guy's dad got killed and look, he's having a blast. Just like my ass after a chili. Don't worry, that's enough of the obvious diarrhea jokes that we're gonna do here. It didn't take long for me to think about how great this game would have been if I played it when I was like 12 years old. There's a fun combo system like it's a Tony Hawk game with guns, there's big explosions, you can run people over, and any game that has a dive mechanic is already just one of the best games to me. Obviously, it's not quite on the same level as games like Stranglehold, but for a PSP game, it's enough. That is until I got stuck running around a level for like 20 minutes not knowing where the last silo was. If I had to pick one thing that's the most impressive aspect of this game, it's that it's not as racist as I thought it was gonna be, which is huge for a 2007 game called Chilli Con Carnage. Then again, I couldn't view the whole story because that last silo just wouldn't come out of hiding. Like me, after I shit my pants and banished myself from society. Yeah, it's quite a weird game. Lastly, I want to quickly just touch on another game that I didn't get very far into. Drop Dead Head Fred. It's a sequel to Simon Says. You play as some kind of scientific abomination who has the ability to swap out his head to use many different abilities. And if I could swap out my head, I'd swap it with one of those like cheese string characters. God, I love cheese strings. I mean, you could just like peel your face and eat it. It only takes one look at this game to realize that it is actually fairly unique in the sense that the characters are weird and endearing. Why has that guy got one arm that's way bigger than the other, you might ask? What single reason could there be? Now, he did offer to show me one time, and that is an offer I can and will refuse. Well, that's all the games we're looking at today, and hey, remember, if you do like this video, get better taste, and go fuck yourself.